Hey, good job, Brandon.
I think I did pretty well with that.
Oh, Emily, why don't you introduce Brandon?
Brandon.
Very nice.
And who is he? Is he my long-lost nephew?
Yes. No?
That would be a little bit weird.
Oh, it's cold out here.
Hey everybody, Clinton with Oval Window Racing. I got special guest stars today. Where'd they go? There he is. Everybody, meet Brandon. Brandon gets to meet Hubert for the first time. What do you think?
She's looking pretty good so far.
He. Yeah, we've been working on the back here. You didn't turn it, did you?
I turned it.
You're probably not going to be able to get it off now.
Yay!
Hold that.
Sure.
Hey, just pick it up.
Let's see if we can get there.
Did I break it?
Yeah, I haven't got this. Remember, this thing's all done up.
Alright.
Hubert Brandon is a 1963 Volkswagen Beetle. What do you think of Emily working on something like this?
I mean, I think it's awesome. It's something I've always wanted to do, is build a car, but I never got the chance to, so it's nice to have
I was kind of hoping it was something that
Yeah.
we would have done years ago, but you finally got someone else on board.
Yeah.
Well, and someone's also making her own money.
Sounds good.
That helps. Back in the garage means we're still working on Hubert. Not gonna really probably show you too much today. I just kind of wanted to give you an update, and throughout the process of redoing this update, I'll probably clip in a few more recordings. For one, where Hubert's getting pretty dusty. That means we're making progress, or he's been sitting for a long time. But yeah, let me give you a shot down here. The old fender well. I think I showed you this side. Ended up getting the fender bolted on and did that one repair there. And got all the cab corners all done. But like I said before, this guy here was not in the right location, so today's job is to try to fix that. Unfortunately, I've got it all welded up like a little engine bay tin in there. So I gotta go remove some spot welds, and what I'll probably wind up doing is I'll probably just cut this side of the weld. Since I got a weld in there, it'll be easier to re-weld the panel back on there, and thankfully I gotta go shorter with it. I don't have to go longer. So that means cutting some off, not adding some. Get over here on this side, and like I said on the other video, previous video, I had more bolt holes to take care of, or nuts, fender nuts. And yeah, I finally got the old corner down here taken care of too. And this hole right here is a rust hole, which I'm just gonna have to put some new steel in there. And yeah, this one over here is approximately just like the other side, 3/4 of an inch too long. What's that? Measure twice, cut once. Well, I'm cutting twice, measuring twice. Yeah, wish me luck on the rerun. Oh, got a little work in. Just on the one side here. I'll get to the other side probably tomorrow, but it does fit a little better. Here, I'll show you. Got it to line up a little better there. And you can see I got the screw or bolts in. It'll line up. Need to massage this one here a little bit. Probably should finish bolting it on all the way. But yeah, I want to get the passenger side done now. Get that cut off, and yeah, I'll show you the results when I get to it. Well, here we go. I got the fenders on and the rear apron fitted. It's funny, in the previous video you've probably seen when I had the fenders mounted, they didn't fit right. But I believe I had the rear apron fitting right. But got the fenders mounted where they look really good. I'll show you here in a minute, the seam line. And the rear apron didn't want to fit. So I had to struggle and struggle and struggle with that, and think I'm pretty much set where I'm going to be at for the rear outside part of the car. I got some finer detailing, some little issues to take care of. Just the little things. I'm working on the big things for this winter, and the next step is going to be to move inside and try to get the luggage tray taken care of. But yeah, let me show you what I got here. So hold on. First, I'd like to show you a ring light that daughter and wife got for me as an early Christmas present, and it seemed to do the job. It says only like 60 watts or something, but you got this dial on the back here. You can dial up the brightness and turn it down. It's kind of neat. And you could also change, I got a dial over here, you can change the color. I don't know. Let's see, it looks like the camera's going to hold on to it. I like to set it in the winter time to the like the 3000K temperature. Makes me look like I got a tan. I'm not quite sure on the camera set for auto white balancing, so I'm not really sure how that's going to show, but we'll find out in a minute. But it is nice. It's let me turn it down here. I'm not blinding you guys, but it's 19-inch by Sunpak. They picked it up over at Best Buy. Seen it over there, and it's nice and compact. It's nice. It came with the stand, and it came with the camera ball head mount. Also comes with a cell phone mount, so you can mount your cell phone there. I wasn't expecting to be able to mount this little camera I got. Gotta be careful. It is a little top heavy with this camera, but it's replacing what I kind of been using, my old lights from my photographing days. And yeah, look how much more space that takes up compared to this. There's no way I'd be able to put this up against the garage door. But yeah, let's get back to Volkswagens. Like I said, I got a little issue here down here. I didn't quite line up there yet. I got a plan for that. This mounted good, but yeah, now the fenders are a little better. They feel a little better in the creases. This one fits even nice and good, but they line up down here better. And one of the other issues, I got this gap here. I can keep tightening it down, but it just pulls the fender in. I think what happened here was this car was hit before. I think I've said it a couple different times, a couple different videos on this side. And I think that's just a result of that. The fender lines up, and the other thing that's a little dark over here, but you got the hole for the running board. I think that's about where that's supposed to be. Won't be able to bolt those on until I get the front fenders, but I got work to do up there. And let's light up the engine bay here now. Oh yeah, look at that. Light, nice. You can see right here, focus, zoom in on it. That's how I'm holding the, that's how I decided to hold the fender, or the apron in. So like I said, I want to make this removable. This side fit good. The other side of there wants to drop down. And I did have a bolt hole over there. Right there. Zoom in on it. I didn't quite get that one. I gotta re-drill it or make it a little bigger. Didn't quite get it lined up. It doesn't want. I can bolt it in place, but it still kind of droops a little. I'm hoping to be able to hold the rear apron up some. But yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Simon, I don't have all the fender bolts in him. I just use probably 4 to 6. I think when I counted, I'd have to count again, but there may be 8 bolts down there. I had to buy some more bolts, but yeah, fenders haven't fallen off yet. But what I may do down there on that side is make sure the bolt's longer. And if I want to run, you know, all the bolts on Hubert here, hopefully we don't have to take him apart as much as I take Simon apart. But once we get all situated, I think if I run the bolt long enough, I can put a nut on the back side and actually help hold the fender on from that side. But like I said, I don't run all the bolts in Simon. The fender welt beading, or whatever you want to call it, stays in. The rear apron hasn't fallen off yet. I think I only got one bolt holding that on. But since I've discovered I'm bolting Hubert's apron on, I'm probably going to try bolting Simon's on that way too. When I get him back out here in the garage and have the engine back out of him, I'll probably try to do the same thing. That way the rear apron is secured. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, here, I'll show you this. You know, the rear apron does have the inner panel. It goes from here all the way around there. There's no way it's going to come this way out. And then the engine lid is sprung loaded. And if you actually clamp it there, it's not coming out. There's no way coming out. But yeah, this fender line looks really good. Once you get a fender beading in there, you're not really even going to notice it. And then the hole down here should work for the running board. One of the other things I want to address, I had trouble with this door. This hinge was froze up. I actually got it to free up. And I don't know if this is the reason that it doesn't fit well. I mean, I can see the body line is really close, and it stays not pretty good from here down to the bottom. There's a little bit, somewhat of a gap there, but I don't think Germany really did too much detailing with their fitment on their stuff. And the door does kind of sit high on here, but what happens on this side is when you open it, it drops down a little bit. And not too big of a deal. I mean, it'll slam shut. But just that fact that it drops a little bit kind of drives me nuts. It's more than likely I didn't get, you know, the lower pillar down there welded right in the right spot. So I did run a support from here to there. When I did, you know, try to get everything all fitted well, I would say I would put that in there before I pulled the heater channel out. But if you guys remember, I'll try to maybe link the video, but there was no heater channels in this car when I got it. I guess it's just how picky you want to be. I mean, it's going to require a lot of cutting and welding. But let's get the door open. Let's see how well this thing lights up the car. Inside of the car. I'll give her a nice, really long cord too. Oh wow, look at that. It actually lights up the car really nicely. But yeah, I got to, can't see through the glare here. Yeah, I got a little work to do on the package tray back here on that side and over there on that side. Got a couple panels to rebuild, and then I want to get down to the lower inner panel to heater channel taken care of. All right, yeah, but that's where we're at today. So I'm sorry to just end the video here. Fairly short video, hopefully, and yeah, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Let me know what you think on this light. Let me know what you think on the build. But yeah, until next time, keep shifting those gears. We'll see ya.